black frames, cameras in his face. America believed him like a prophet in their day. He said it's just a choice, so comfort dressed as care. Numbers on a ticker, not a child lying there. He framed the conversation, who are we to interfere? While the nation learned his language year after year. But the stats were manufactured and the headlines all were spun. He admits it in his own words, what the lies had really done. Fact check, listen to the doctor's own confession, how he built a revolution on deception and oppression. Framed it as a right, turned a crib into a claim, flooded every screen with a carefully branded name. But higher than the slogans, stronger than a king, truth defeats deceit in the light of heaven's king. Fact check, the abortion king fell on gray-scarred knees and whispered, God have mercy on a nation just like me. He said we crafted slogans, short and sharp and sweet. My body, my choice, made the message sound complete. Media held the megaphone, repeated every line. Polls were drawn in sand, but they sold them as a sign. Statistics blown like storm clouds, fear across the land. While an 8-point plan was working just as planned. Frame the fight with pretty phrases, let the numbers hide the cost. When a lie is said 1,000 times, the truth sounds like it's lost. Fact check, listen to the doctor's own confession, how he stoked a legal fire with manipulated questions. Spun the public will with imaginary votes, turned a bloody ledger into tidy little quotes. But higher than statistics, stronger than a king, truth defeats deceit in the light of heaven's king. Fact check, the abortion king fell on gray-scarred knees and whispered, God have mercy on a nation just like me. Then one day in the dark room, the screen began to glow. Real-time little heartbeat, tiny fingers in a row. Science pulled the curtain back, no doctrine, just a face. A baby in the silence, reaching out in living space. He said it made it all come alive. I finally knew this wasn't just a theory, this was someone that I knew. Guilt came like a river through the ultrasound light. He saw a child he'd never met, and it haunted him at night. What if we've been wrong? He asked it first, now so do we. How many hearts are missing from our classrooms, from our streets? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, so it's said. But mercy still is reaching for the living and the dead. Love one another was his final pleading cry. Abortion isn't love, it's a lie that lets love die. From St. Patrick's holy water to a promise in a room, a dying man said teach him truth until the truth breaks through. Fact check, hear the man who built the lie confess it, how a blinded nation followed while he doctored every message. Yet the same weak weary hands that signed the law's advance folded at the cross of Christ, begging for a second chance. Stronger than the darkness, louder than the spin, Jesus writes a new line over every shattered sin. Fact check, if grace can reach the abortion king, then grace can heal a nation when we run to heaven's king. Truth defeats deceit, mercy meets the blame. Lord, forgive our blindness and a millennium
Thank you for listening. This has been a Songs by Sugar original.